Just a month ago, the trees around the tri-state were bare and dormant, but we're transitioning to a magical time of year, cherry blossom season, and there are many varieties of blossoming cherry trees. Three of the most common are okami, which begin blossoming in late March, and these are the blooms we've been admiring for the past couple of weeks. Yoshino, which begin blossoming early this month, and kwanzan, which start blossoming later in April. And the staggering blooming allows for a longer season, which can last into May here. And one of the best places to enjoy the splendor of these beautiful cherry blossoms is the 360-acre Branch Brook Park in Newark. 5,200 cherry trees that include 28 varieties, more cherry blossoms than you'll find in Washington, D.C. Peak blossoms are expected through the 5th of this month, and the annual Cherry Blossom Festival here runs from Saturday through April 10th. Of course, cherry trees and cherry blossoms dot the landscape throughout New York City as well. In fact, there are more than 40,000 of them. Most of them are street trees, but over 6,000 are spread throughout the city's parks, including Central Park, Brooklyn and New York Botanical Gardens, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, and Sakura Park, just to name a few. By the way, the word sakura in Japanese means cherry blossom. And in case you were wondering where the cherry blossom capital of the U.S. is, it's Macon, Georgia. 350,000 cherry trees turn the entire city bright pink every spring, and cherry blossoms outnumber residents there by more than 2 to 1. Right, with that beautiful Branch Brook Park, designed, by the way, the same people who designed Central Park. It is really, really wonderful. Now, you may be seeing some petals raining down this morning, along with the showers. We're going to be keeping an eye on the winds, too. 58 degrees at Newark now, those west winds at about 15 miles per hour, and we are going to see those gusts pick up during the day today. So, again, if you're going to be enjoying the parks, keep that in mind. Anywhere from 25, maybe as high as 35 mile per hour gusts here from the northwest, so that is definitely a chilly breeze. Out there now, yes, we're tracking some showers, nothing severe, no lightning either as you head up towards Mount Pleasant, Yonkers as well, seeing some showers in and around northeastern New Jersey. These are sliding off to the north and east, so this is sort of that main batch, and it's by this afternoon and midday. We could see a spotty shower here and there, but definitely not a washout. And while we're in the 50s now, we take a quick little dip, but we're back up into the low and mid 50s during the midday, just not as warm because of those windy conditions. And because of those windy conditions, I do have to talk about wind chill. So if you're going to be out later this evening, already dipping into the upper 20s, it feels like temperatures from Sussex, Poughkeepsie, it'll feel like freezing. But by tomorrow morning, those wind chills across the region in the teens and the 20s. This isn't going to set the tone really for all weekend. I wouldn't call this a chilly weekend, but it is going to feel like early April. 56 degrees on Saturday for tomorrow's high. And then by Sunday, the clouds increase. The showers are back. But let me show you what that looks like. Again, if you're going to be at the Cherry Blossom Festival, it's not going to be all day, but you can see by midday the showers swinging around, perhaps cold enough for a quick burst of snow from Pike and Sullivan County. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. And the clouds are certainly going to linger through the second half of the day on Sunday. But again, temperature-wise, despite it being cooler, yes, and not much in the way of lightning either. So what we're left with, just some occasional batches of bits of rainfall here. We've got 59 degrees, though, at Central Park, very mild, 54 in White Plains, 51 in Islip, into the 40s in Monticello. And with that leftover moisture, and so far the winds are relatively light, we're seeing some fog out there too. So definitely give yourself lots of extra time heading out. Of course, Adele's got you covered with the roadways. As far as the weather, clouds and sun, we get a quick little break later this morning, but spotty showers can't be ruled out into the afternoon. And then we see clearing skies through this evening, but it will be gusty. So a little bit of a cooler edge to these temperatures. And yes, wind chill will be a factor by tomorrow morning. I'll show you that coming up. But first, let's get you out the door.
Here in some of these places last night.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to still see some showers lingering behind all of this, but that main line, the heaviest line, that has wrapped up. No lightning out there, no warnings. We do have some rain in parts of Fairfield County in and around the city and pushing through northwestern New Jersey and the Hudson Valley. So over the next few hours, you'll still want the umbrella while we have lingering showers this morning. It's like spotty showers for the midday and the afternoon, and then we start to see things clear out. But it is going to be gusty with all of this as winds gust in that 25 to 30 mile per hour range rains through most of the afternoon and evening. And with temperatures dropping tonight, you know there's a wind chill factor. So I'll talk about the chilly start to the weekend, tracking some showers by the end of it, all in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you. And still,
this is the time of year that we see where we could get severe weather. We've got some snow in the Great Lakes. We're not going to see snow, but we're on the backside of that cold front, so we're seeing more scattered showers. The line of heavy showers and storms, those are done. So I don't have any watches, no warnings out there, just a little bit messy. And some of that rain was heavy enough that, as Adele's been pointing out, they'll be ponding on the roadways. But the next few hours, you're going to see some showers, and then we'll see them bubble up again through the midday, but nothing that's going to be terribly heavy. If you're not seeing the showers right now, chances are pretty good you may be seeing some fog or at least some drizzle. And you can see that layer of low cloudiness here as we look into Nassau County. 59 degrees right now. You know that can't last. Northwest winds will be picking up here, and so we'll see temperatures drop into the lower 50s before we get another little bump back up into the mid 50s into the afternoon hours. Generally gray. You'll get some sun in there too. It will be windy, and of course that's going to make it feel not quite as warm as the near 60-degree temperature might lead you to believe. And keep the umbrella handy. Scattered showers from the Hudson Valley, the city, Long Island, Connecticut, and down the shore as we go through the midday. And then by tonight, skies start to clear, but with those winds picking up and temperatures dropping, you know, I've got to talk about the wind chill factor. So if you've got plans to be out early tomorrow morning, check it out. We've got those wind chills dipping down into the teens and 20s by tomorrow morning. Now, this is not setting the tone for the whole weekend. It's just a really chilly start. The wind should relax by tomorrow afternoon, and overall a nice start to the weekend, a nice first weekend of April. 56 degrees for the high, and with winds